Hey guys, Mark here. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I haven't put out a video in a while. Been real busy, busy with eBay, busy with Mercari, busy with the homestead, and busy working on the new website. But I wanted to drop in, say hello. Sorry for the lighting outside here. Doing a lot of work outside today. I wanted to send a shout out to James at redoptionagency.com. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but if you don't, go ahead and give him a like and a follow if you would. He put out a video last week, kind of hit a chord with me and probably with a lot of you guys as well. He talked about where he came from and his roots in the mean streets of St. Louis, Missouri. And I listened to his story, and it struck a chord with me for a lot of reasons. And I think that he's not alone. He's kind of similar background and story that I have, and probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of other people our age. So when we grew up, it's kind of a whole different time in the 70s and the 80s. You have an idea when you were growing up, and you would mention it to your friends or your family, and they would all kind of laugh and say, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not a good idea. And so, our parents grew up in a different time, and our grandparents grew up in a different time. Back then, you would go get a job somewhere, and you would probably stay at that job for 30, 40, 50 years and collect some kind of retirement. And as time went on, that became the exception. Most companies out there, if you're there for 4 years or 5 years, they're lucky to have you that long. So the struggle was always real growing up for me as well, because I was an idea person. I always had hopes and dreams and plans of doing things, but my parents and my aunts and my uncles and my grandparents and my friends would say, that's a terrible idea, Mark. You got to do what's best for yourself and, raise a family and get a job and just stay at that job for 40 or 50 years. And that's how you take care of your family. And so, again, it didn't quite work out that well. so when he talked about that, when James talked about it, I was like, you know what? He had a similar background that I did, and probably, again, hundreds of thousands of others just like us. So we've done a lot of different things in life to try to arrive at that idea that, hey, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. And James found that. He has a love of music just like I do. And he started selling on eBay a little bit after we did. We started in 1997 selling on eBay, and been selling on eBay ever since. So it's a joy for him and it's a joy for us. And he likes to sell music-related items. We sell music-related items. But I wanted to give him a shout out, because not that he needs to hear it or wants to hear it, but that he deserves to hear it. And that is that I'm proud of you, because look at what you've done and look at what you've accomplished in life. You've moved out of the hood. You're married, it looks like, with a nice house, nice cars, nice family, and an ongoing business that you built from scratch. And not a lot of people can say that. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm proud of you for making that accomplishment in life. And so that kind of leads me to the next part of the story I wanted to talk about, because I hear a lot from the younger generation, and my kids are grown up now, and I have 5 grandkids now. But we hear it a lot from the grandkids, and we hear it a lot from other youngsters these days that, the economy is in shambles. And, similar to when we grew up, burned out on school, don't want to go to college. What is a college these days anyway? Can't afford a house, can't afford this or that. And I just want to reach out to you guys, the younger generation. If any of you are watching, you can do anything that you want to do. Anything that you set your mind to doing, you can do. Sometimes it may put you in a precarious situation, what you do in life. it was quite a struggle for us to be able to get the homestead. We just purchased it 2 years ago, and I'm 56 years old now, so long time coming, and we made sacrifices along the way. But for those folks that say, you know, I had to stay with my parents or live with my parents because I can't afford anything. A lot of people work from home these days. A lot of people telecommute, so to speak. If you're a telecommuter, just buy yourself a vacant piece of property that you're allowed to put a tent up on. Put yourself a tent, get yourself a wood burning stove in that tent for heat, get yourself some solar panels, and live the hard way for a while. You can probably do all that. I think most states that I've looked in, you can probably pick up a 5-acre parcel of property for around $3,000 or $4,000. It's going to take some work to fix it up a little bit. Put you a platform out there, put your tent up, and be all in and done with your solar and everything for less than $10,000. And for a single person, you know, that's a pretty cheap way to go, as opposed to trying to pay $800 a month rent, $1,500 a month rent, or something of that nature. So I just don't want you guys to be discouraged. I want everybody to just, you know, take a deep breath and say, you know, anything is possible. And you know, I believe in you guys, and I know there's a lot of other people that believe in each and every one of you. So that being said, I wanted to touch base. Sorry, not meaning to drag out the video too long. It's real hard to get noticed on YouTube. Everybody knows that. So I'm going to do something like other people do. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. When I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away a Walking Liberty $50. So it'll be a silver $50, and it'll be sent to you for free. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll do the drawing on that. The last thing I want to talk about is the website. The website still under construction. Probably will be for another month or two. I did want to update you guys. A lot of the pages are complete. The selling page, the About Us page, the listings page, the checkout page, all these pages are fairly complete. They're tying all those together. I did pay for the hosting this week. Want to let you guys know about that, because originally I had debated on a shared server or a individual server, and so what we decided to go with, based on issues with other websites and the space limitation, we decided to upgrade and pay for the cloud server. So the cloud server is a little bit better because we don't have to worry about something necessarily corrupting the website. Also, when a transaction is done through the website, each transaction has its own individual code, so it's more secure also for people that are wanting to make purchases on the website. Working on the charities page. This is something that I wanted some input from folks. So originally we're probably going to start with 5 or 10 charities on the page. Basically, you as a seller will be able to go in, look through those charities, select which charity best fits you. And so when a sale is made, let's say the sale is $100. So $100, again, the company takes 10%. So we would get $10 of that $100. You would get 90. Got a goat sneaking up on me. And out of that $10, 2% of that is going to go to charity. So $2 will go to the charity that you've chosen. So again, no money out of your pocket, no money out of the buyer's pocket. And that's just something that we're going to give back, so everybody is able to give back. That's also another way for us to bring in buyers. So again, I talked about it a little bit. For the buyers, we're going to have a percentage of the proceeds going to charity. Secondly, there is going to be, and the goat is going to try to knock over my camera. Second, there's going to be drawings randomly happening for people that make purchases. And as we get to the 100th purchase, 1000th purchase, 10,000th purchase, there will be giveaways given randomly to those folks. And then also for the buyers and the people coming to the website to purchase, they're going to receive points for every single dollar they spend. They can redeem for gift cards and such. I've talked about a little bit, and there's more details to come on the seller side. Also, there's going to be more benefits for the seller. Again, I want to bring it back to the old school days, bring it back to a community of people, a community of buyers, a community of resellers, where we can talk, share ideas, share suggestions, and build something together that I think is going to be fantastic. We've also just finished up the About Us page, where we talk about the things that mean a lot to us. One, you guys already know, charity means a lot to us. Giving back to the community, giving back to the country, and giving back to the world through these charities. That means a lot to us. And then also, again, being able to just have that community, a group of people that share their ideas and say, hey, this might be a good idea. Another thing that you probably heard other people talk about, and it's a concern of the young folks as well, is the tens of millions of pounds of returns and secondhand items that go into landfills. That's unbelievable. So a lot of us as resellers already know that, and we already try to do our part to rescue items and then repurpose those items and resell those items, so they've got a lot of life left in those, and so that other people can enjoy them. So those are the things that we're trying to use to market buyers to come onto the site. Also, if you've been a long-time seller on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, any of those sites, you well know that, especially on eBay, it's very, very saturated. So if you're selling that George Jones CD, you're going to be competing with 10,000 other listings of people selling a George Jones CD. So by launching a new website, it's going to give you a new platform where you will have some fresh eyes for buyers and also some fresh listings. So when we're listing in the beginning, again, we're not going to be oversaturated. The chances are that two of us have the same item from the get-go in the launch is going to be, probably not not going to happen too quickly. So again, you'll be able to take advantage of that. So I just wanted to give you a shout out once again. Didn't want the video to go too long, but I wanted to share those things with you. So again, visit James Redoption Agency.com. 22 years selling on eBay. Give them a like and share if you would. Please put a comment down below if you would. Please give us any thoughts, suggestions, ideas that you might have. I'm going to try to focus myself on doing at least one video a week, 2 if possible, on Mondays and Fridays. So that's a goal I'm trying to set for myself. So check back in. Hopefully I'll have another video out on Friday. And even if I don't have any new updates for the website, at least I can have something to share with you guys. Again, go out there, be good to each other, do the best that you can in life. All good things to you guys, and I pray that everything that you hope for in life comes to you. And just remember that somebody out there believes in you, and it may just be me, but there may be 100 other people that believe in what you're trying to do. So go out there and go for the goal. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll talk to you again on Friday. Take care.